What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Sunday edition of the Moneyline Madness podcast. I am here with a post-Thanksgiving episode. Andy B, CMO Sports Boys. How are we feeling today?
Fantastic. Let's do it, man. Football.
Yeah,
I mean,
back.
Feeling good,
We're
feeling
back.
great, feeling good. Let's get it.
hell yeah.
Yeah. Andy, you got a game tonight. Unfortunately, we don't. We already played.
Well,
Yeah.
how'd that go, by the way?
Honestly, it could have went better. The Zebras were on the side of
the Zebras were
yeah,
on
the
the side.
Zebras
Yeah.
were on the
Yeah,
side
yeah.
of the home team, I would say. And they got a couple calls that may not have resulted in some drives getting extended and then resulting in points against the New York Giants. That's all I'm going to say about it. That's all I'm going to say. Simo, I don't know if you feel that same way, but
There was a lot of bullshit that was going on in that game. But the least to say is that we got dominated in the second half, regardless of whatever the refs did to us. We got fucking dominated. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit up here and like sugarcoat shit. Like, the refs did fuck us. Don't get me wrong, but we got dominated in the second half. Period.
I will say, prior to the season, I was fully on the Cowboys, and they lost me somewhere along the way. And even a few weeks ago, when you brought up the Vikings losing to them, I thought, no shot. There's no way. This Cowboy team, they've got me now. I think this Cowboy team's a really good team. I think people don't understand that defense looks really good a lot of the time. I mean, obviously Micah Parsons, we hear about him all the time, but their secondary used to get torn up. By the way, our Dolphins by 24 every week. We get that.
it's a weekly.
So,
It's weekly.
Ernest, what up?
To be honest, this might be the week that get a 24-point win. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know. The Cowboys, I mean, they're all right. The difference between the Cowboys and the Giants to me is like Cowboys fans are so hyped about that win. And it's like you guys are so much farther along the timeline, like years and years ahead on the timeline of the Giants, of where the Giants are. You know, the Giants are technically a rebuilding team.
Yeah.
So like the fact that you're running victory laps like this around a team that shouldn't even be where they are right now, and you're just like happy to be there, you know, happy to beat them, you know, made your whole holiday, like that kind of shows the Cowboys really, I don't know. I don't think Cowboys fans have much faith in their team because of how bad they've been come playoff time every year. I mean, the past, 5 years now, they just do nothing. I mean, it's beyond 5 years. It's since fucking Michael Irvin played. So I don't know. They just,
I agree.
they know what's coming come play time. And I think we're seeing if Cowboys are not legitimate to me.
But also for the Giants, you have to look at, is this a time where we're worried about their record this season? Because I know it's a rebuilding year, whatever. But at this point, you got to look at, there's not many wins left on the schedule if the Commanders are as good as they've been. Because they play them twice, and the Commanders have been a solid team.
I still think we get 10 wins this year.
Does
We
it
get
10
10 wins.
I still think they lose to the
And I'm
Eagles
happy.
Vikings.
And I'm happy if we get 10 wins.
Yeah,
Honest.
no, you definitely should.
I'm very happy for the season if the Giants come out with 10 wins. And that's only 3 more wins away.
Yeah.
You know, I think we can at least split the Commanders.
Mhm.
I think we could beat the Colts. I think we could beat the fucking Vikings. Honestly, the Vikings are really on a downturn too. So, I mean, let's not sit up here and act like, you know, we're losing out. We're all of a sudden losing out because we lost 2 straight games. No, we're gonna get ours. You know.
Yeah. And I don't understand. I mean, if we're going to talk picks today, I'm seeing line movements in front of my very eyes right now. Me and Andy had an absolute hammer, and that was going to be the Ravens minus 3.5. And the odds actually just shifted more in our favor today, Andy. It went from minus 115, which we were hopping in at, to minus 105 now. How do you feel about that? Like, what
the hell are we missing? What are we missing? I personally don't. Is it because the Jaguars are coming off a bye? Like, they're more rested? I don't know what we're missing that makes me think Ravens are gonna. They should kick the crap out of them, should they not? I mean,
I think so. I mean, I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game, but we'll see. We will see. Commanders sweep the Giants. Yeah, I can't agree. I'm sorry.
When was the last time that ever happened?
Yeah,
ever. Let me know the last time the Commandos have swept the Giants, and then come back to me with that.
I think the Jags never get whacked. Like, sure, but this is just 3.5. Like, this isn't like
a 5-point game. Like,
yeah, like this isn't like
I agree,
6-7 point spread. Like, they
I
keep
agree
it
with
close,
Ernest,
but
though.
Baltimore is like, I don't know. Baltimore's decently better than
they play up to
what
their
they have
opponents,
going on.
though. They definitely do play up to their opponents, the Jaguars. So.
I mean, they're getting the 3. So, like, you're telling me this was a half a point decision?
Yeah, really.
I don't know.
That's what they're saying.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that at all. I think the Ravens could win the Super Bowl, and you're telling me the Jaguars are on their level?
I don't know about all that. I was close to putting some money on the Ravens-Jags game, but something seems off to me. Yeah, I don't know.
It seems pretty
I'm not
trappy.
gonna lie.
It seems kind of trappy.
I was thinking that the Commanders are a new team. That was coming to my head. I just didn't want to sound dumb saying that.
Yeah.
Technically, it has never
the Washington franchise. How about that? When was the last time the Washington D.C. football team has swept the New York Giants? Let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah. I took Baltimore, but I think the Jags will play good. The key for us to beat the Bengals is how much we run Derek, and the defense has got to blitz and confuse Joe. I mean, no, what is it, Jamar Chase? No Jamar Chase?
Jamar Chase again.
Is there no Joe Mixon, too? I saw he might have been questionable.
I don't think Joe Mixon's playing either.
I mean, come on.
And that
Derrick
pass
Henry
rush
down their throats, and you're good.
Yeah, that Titans pass rush is really strong. So I think they'll be in trouble.
Titans at home is a little bit of a different animal than because Derrick Henry just feeds off the crowd. Like I think this is a guaranteed 100 bomb and a TD for Derrick Henry today. I can't even lie to you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, D Henry's about to go crazy. I can't lie. He's about to go nuts.
All right, wait.
All right, let's get into picks, though.
Wait, we got some Frank Eaton in the chat here. I don't know who this is. We got to roast him real quick.
Hey, what's his name? Hold on. Let me figure out who he is. Sam Simeon?
Yep.
Suck my simmy dick, you fucking pussy. Get the fuck out!
That's tough.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Waddle, Tyreek, anytime Dolphins win, plus 380. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. All right, Simo, what do you got for your pick today? What are you feeling?
I have a couple of things. So I like my first and most confident play now that the line has moved heavily because of the quarterback situation going on in New York right now is Darnell Mooney under 4.5 receptions. Get that. Well, at the time when I posted it is minus 135 on Tipico. On FanDuel right now it's at minus 162. So I would suggest putting a half of a unit on top just to cover the juice, but there's no way in fucking hell Darnell Mooney is getting 5 receptions with the third string
Nathan Peterman, baby.
It's not happening. It wasn't happening with the second string, and guess what? It wasn't going to happen with Justin Fields either. So I'm just super confident about this pick, and honestly, that game in general, I like the under. So.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
I'm heavy on that under. That's my number
question
one.
Here. Keenan Allen, Latavius Murray, or Tyler Lockett for fantasy. I think it's between Latavius and Tyler Lockett, to be honest. I'm not trusting Keenan Allen.
Yeah, I've been trusting Keenan Allen.
Latavius Murray is in a really interesting spot because his volume is going to be high, and the Raiders are really, really bad. So, I don't know. I could see him stomping them in the ground today.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going with Keenan. I'm going with Keenan Allen.
The Panthers. The Panthers defense is really bad. You're going with Keenan Allen, really?
Don't think Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen.
At the end of the day, he had before that fumble, he was like a 10-point game in fantasy that he was having at the time.
I think Latavius has given us 15 today for everybody riding that train, so I'm sticking with that one.
I agree with that.
Latavius Smarty. No Mike Williams, correct?
No Melvin Gordon now. He's cut. That's his backfield, truthfully. So.
Did you see that they had a 2-minute clip of all the fumbles Melvin Gordon's had in his Broncos career? That's insane.
That's tough. That is tough.
Figure that out.
You got a pick for me? You want to dish one out?
Yeah, I had the Jets one. The last one, I'll give you my last one because you know my other two. It's what Double R said. It's the Andy B versus Double R Bowl week tonight. I mean, I'm not picking a winner. I obviously think the Eagles are going to win, but I don't know what the score is going to be, how close it's going to be. I just know that they're going to hit the over. The Packers defense is embarrassingly terrible. Aaron Rodgers and Christian Watson have found something, so you can guarantee they're going to score tonight. Over 46.5 is a decent number for that game. It's a night game, end of the week, Sunday night game. I think the high scoring matchup, but I still think the Eagles are going to win. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Yes, unfortunately, now you have Ndamukong Suh and Linval Joseph coming at you on that.
Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Rodgers hate each other too.
That.
Yeah, I mean, they had a good week last week. They played well in their debut with the Eagles, only playing as little snaps as they did. Let's see. Broncos are tanking. I don't know. The thing about the Broncos, like,
Yeah, but Latavius Murray's not tanking.
yeah, that doesn't.
He wants to keep his career going.
That's true. And like
So
Russell Wilson is the type to, like, even if you go to him and tank, he'd be like, I can't do it, coach. I don't got it in me. And he'll like still go out there. Like,
Broncos
he's
country,
hot
let's
ass,
ride.
but he'll still go out there and try his very best.
Oh my God!
And like,
I
so he
forgot.
won't absolutely tank. So I don't know.
Double R's right. He's an LSU fan too, so we do have that on Saturday too. It's
Wow.
gonna be a rough week for me in Double R. My team's
guys
gonna
are gonna
lose
be
one.
at
His
war.
team's gonna lose one. So
At war. Well, I know we always look forward to a couple interception props, and I got one for you today.
Let's
I
pray
got
on somebody's downfall right now. Come on.
All right, you ready for it? Here it is. I am going with, and Ed's going to like this one, Red Lightning, Andy Dalton throwing a pick against the 49ers, minus 160 on Bet Rivers. And yeah, I mean, the guy he's hot ass, honestly. And if there's anybody that's going to hop the lane and snag one off of him, I think it's the 49ers secondary. Their defense has really stepped up, and they're obviously going to beat up on the Saints. And I think that's going to come at the expense of Andy Dalton. So I'm praying on his downfall today.
Watch out for the 49ers, man. That's all
I have something for that Saints game, and I also have something for the 49ers game. My other two picks.
Wait, that's the same game.
Yeah, same game.
Well, my bad. I got two for the same game then.
It's the same game,
right.
parlay.
Say SGP for y'all. I got Christian McCaffrey over 4.5 receptions at minus 119. You can get that on Prize Picks. Christian McCaffrey is the best receiving running back in the game, in my opinion. And he's going to continue to get open looks in that Shanahan offense. And I've pretty much been running this bet since he's came to the Niners, and it's been smacking, and is going to continue to smack this week. So, and on the contrary, I have Juwan Johnson under 2.5 receptions. The Saints really don't utilize him at all. So, I mean, I really
Andy
can't.
Dalton's ass. Like, when it comes down to it, like, that offensive line is going to get absolutely torn.
The only way this doesn't hit is garbage time.
That's true. Maybe it does.
That's the only way. This is the only way it doesn't hit is because of garbage time. So it's my least liked pick out of the three. But Christian McCaffrey over and Darnell Mooney under, smacking that shit for sure.
Would you guys sit Cooper today for Sutton?
Amari Cooper? Didn't he just have 2 touchdowns last week?
Nah, we're not. Amari Cooper is a never sit, honestly. And I think Jacoby is going to pair up the Buck. I think this is going to be a high scoring game, honestly. I kind of like the over 42.5 in Bucks Browns today. Chill with the Andy Dalton.
I love Andy Dalton. I'm not going to talk shit about him.
Sorry, but
that's my ginger brother right there.
He stinks.
My ginger brother.
But yeah, I like the Bucks Browns to go over 42.5 today. I think this is going to be a little higher scoring of a game. And honestly, Jacoby's been slinging rock, man. Like, we watched the top 15 highlights, and he had 4 of them. So, like, put some respect on the guy's name. He's got a connection with Donovan Peoples-Jones. David Njoku is catching the ball consistently now. Doesn't have bricks for hands. So, I don't know. I like it. And Amari Cooper is
in time for Deshaun Watson.
Part of that offense. And exactly, man. Like, they got their roles kind of set. And he's going to come in, and the Browns are going to be good.
That transition's going to be seamless for Deshaun Watson, I think. It's
Baltimore
been prepared for him.
-3. What's going on here?
Even then, you're telling me this is a pick'em. That's what you're telling me. That's insanity.
I'm riding with Baltimore. I'm riding with Baltimore. All right, I got one more for you guys. And this one is a little bit more of a plus money play, but I really like it considering all the damage that is done in the secondary of the Chargers, how much, like, J.C. Jackson's banged up. I mean, Derwin James can't stay on the field. His season's over officially.
J.C. Jackson, yeah.
I thought he was. Oh wow, I thought he was going to be able to come back, a little late. But okay, that even more. I'm taking DeAndre Hopkins to put in a touchdown today at plus 100. Honestly, Kyler's first week back with DeAndre Hopkins, like, consistently like this, now that they're both fully healthy on the field, I think he's going to have a better game, and especially that defense is just so banged up to me. I think the Chargers ultimately come away with the dub here, but I think Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins are going to rekindle that connection today.
I
agree. DeAndre Hopkins has just been going the fuck off since he's came off a suspension.
Steroid boy.
I would say that those are 2 of the more disappointing teams in the league so far this year. Obviously, the Cardinals. I mean, I think there was some expectations for the Cardinals to be better. But also, I mean, the Chargers aren't terrible, but they haven't been as good. Justin Herbert's not having that great of a year. I mean, 2 disappointing teams. One of them has to win, though. So.
Yeah.
The Bears quarterback. I mean, truthfully, if the Bears quarterback was ever starting on your team,
well,
have to reconsider your fantasy managerial
I have
decisions.
Justin Fields, and I was pretty pissed when I got the alert last night that he wasn't playing.
Oh yeah, well, Justin
but no,
Fields,
Nathan Peterman, if he's on your team, you're not winning anyway. You were never winning. So
yeah,
that's in like those
one
30,
of the worst quarterbacks of history of the NFL.
That's in like one of those 32-man leagues. He's your starter, backup.
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever.
I wonder if you can find an interception prop for Nathan Peterman.
Dude, you'd probably
I haven't
minus 200.
actually. I looked
You
for
should
him and
check it
Mike
out.
White, and I
Yeah.
couldn't. There's
That
I
shit's
don't think there's
probably
even a Mike White
minus
one.
200.
It's got to be minus like.
Double R, is that true? Are they really like showing you the Kyler hate in that locker room? Because like I haven't watched the Hard Knocks yet with them, but my assumption was that they'd hide all the bad shit. Are they like I want him to comment. Are they actually showing you that nobody in that locker room likes him? Because like that's a problem. Because
I thought Hard Knocks was the Lions.
No, they're doing an in-season one with.
And it's the Cardinals.
Yeah, and there's a lot of shit going down with them. They were fighting and everything.
Oh wow, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, he got a 5-year extension this offseason. If you're telling me there's already problems, then that's Cliff Kingsbury might as well
sounds
be
like
fired
a
already.
disgruntled star that needs to come to the New York Giants.
If you really want Kyler Murray, I would not want. I wouldn't touch him.
Honestly, no, I really
All right,
don't.
guys,
want
Not
I got
a
a
good
question for you.
quarterback.
For plus 6,000, are you taking Nathan Peterman to score the first touchdown?
And a rushing touchdown.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not bad. That's not bad
That's
value.
Plus
honestly.
6,000?
That's not bad value at all. That's
not
pretty good value.
awful. On DraftKings, I don't know. Like
A little QB sneak action.
that's what I'm saying. It could happen. It could definitely happen.
If that happens, I will come on shirtless one day. I mean, that is
Fantastic.
that bad, and I know you'd love to see that.
They
so.
show everything. You see it on. Yeah, no, it's been bad. It's been
Yeah.
real bad with Kyler.
I did not know they showed everything. I will have to watch Hard Knocks now. That
Yeah,
is a-
no, it's.
Oh,
it's
Hard
good.
Knocks shows a lot. It shows definitely gets in depth.
I've never seen the in-season one. That's very interesting.
I've never seen the in-season Hard
Yeah,
Knocks.
they did
either.
the
I gotta
Colts
check that out.
last year, so
I just want to know what's going to take for the Bears to get some wins. They've been struggling, specifically giving up too many points against the Cowboys. I mean, their quarterback has to stay on the field, and they got to get him some offensive line help. I mean, that's going to be the first thing. Everyone says Justin Fields doesn't have an arm, but you got to give the guy enough time to be able to throw the ball.
I mean,
So,
Dog, you
they're
love
also
Justin
not
Fields,
that
bro.
good of a.
What-
they're not
what
that
am I-
good of a roster?
does he
You
not
do
need
love
time?
him.
You love him, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
he needs time. Like we said the same things for Daniel Jones. He needs time. Get him an offensive line. Get him some weapons. Like
He's good, but he ain't as
Yeah.
gassed up as people.
I
make
get
him
I
seem.
get why people love him. He went to a big school. People loved him in college. I just think he's not
because he's black.
I think
people love him.
Well, okay. I think he'll
I'll
get.
say it.
I think
Dwayne
he'll get some
Haskins
time, but
did not get that same love.
What?
no, Dwayne
Yo,
Haskins
did you
not get that
all
love
right?
though.
You were
When
in
he-
the group with Dwayne Haskins. Yo, I want to let you know how bad people were on Dwayne Haskins' dick in this
Really?
group.
I never thought he was
going
going to play an NFL game.
when he got drafted by the Redskins at the time.
Oh my god!
He-
I mean,
they
no. When
thought
he got
was the next
drafted,
coming. They thought
I
he was
wanted
the
him
next
to come
coming.
to the Giants when he
I
first got
didn't.
drafted.
I didn't.
But
I
after seeing a couple, I mean, we
After
saw-
one game, I knew that guy
He
was gonna
fucking
be a beast.
sucks.
and we love
He fucking sucks.
obviously
Rest in peace,
to
and
him,
I'm
but,
sorry
like,
that I'm talking shit on somebody that's passed.
no, but we're talking strictly on the field.
Yeah,
You know,
On
we're
field,
talking the
he
game.
was ass. He was dog shit, and he wasn't a good teammate either.
he was
So
figuring
fucked.
out how to be a backup in the league, which is great. But like, yeah, I had a feeling
He wasn't a good player, and like
I always
Ohio State quarterbacks aren't it to me. Really, they're just not. It.
No,
Now,
they're not.
I will say Justin Fields is the best Ohio State quarterback to
Like,
come
he
out of
just-
Ohio
he's
State.
not
I will
rushed
say
anymore.
that.
This
as
year
much
it'll
as he
be better.
has. Like, why not give him a little bit of time?
I
Like,
think
I don't
he's.
know how
I think
we're
he's
writing him off.
decent. I think he's. I'm not writing
He's
him
on the
off.
come
I just.
up. He's on the come up for sure.
But like Elijah, he's a Bears fan, and he thinks he's like the next coming fucking Messiah. He's
yeah,
not.
I don't know about all
He's
that.
not. He's not that. He's
I'm
not a
just
top
saying,
10.
when
He's
we're-
not a top half quarterback to me. He's
When
not.
we're seeing guys like Jalen
Can't
Hurts
throw.
who
I
don't
don't care.
have, who had that same, or Tua even, who had that same, he can't throw, like the guy's not, he's a running back, he's not built to be a quarterback, whatever. Like, we've seen those same things said about other quarterbacks, and then you get them weapons, and, you know, you build around their weakness, and all of a sudden, you know, their strength is not only highlighted, but they're tearing it up in that weakness that they had. Everybody said Tua didn't have an arm, and then all of a sudden you get him Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, and, you know, he's throwing
still
4
not
touchdowns
reaching
a
them.
game.
He's still not reaching them though.
They're winning games. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
they're winning. Yeah.
They asked what
He has-
what would
when you
result
have
in the
that
Bears
type of
getting
talent-
wins.
When you have that type of talent at wide receiver,
Well,
it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to be a bad quarterback when you have
All
that
right.
type of
I mean,
talent.
So
I'll tell you what'll get them
get
wins.
Justin Fields, wide receivers and some offensive
I
line help.
agree.
Let's see what he could do. I think that would result in the Bears getting wins.
I'll
tell you what'll get them
think
wins.
He's a fucking god either.
What'll get them wins? They they move divisions because they're never gonna win that division in the next 10 years. The Vikings or Packers are always a better team than them.
Yeah,
and
I
they
think
always
the
go into
Vikings
the
right
season
now,
with no expectations.
I mean, I could see the Vikings running into quarterback issues. So Hill and Waddle are not getting yak like people think, and then Tua is not missing them. Ooh, we're getting.
We're not saying he's missing them, but he's not hitting them in stride either.
Not wrong. A lot of hellos.
He ain't hitting them in stride. Them boys gotta slow down and get that ball. Period.
What's going on, Yash
What's
Ultra Gamer?
What's up, Yash? What's going on, bud?
It's 103.
Hey, it's about that time for 7 hours of commercial-free football.
Yeah, it
though.
is.
Yeah, look at Tua's deep. Yeah, no, it's been. What's up? We appreciate the support, bro. Thank you.
Hey, appreciate the support,
Tua's
bro.
neck and neck with Mahomes for
Okay,
MVP.
Ernest. I know this is
That's
Ernest.
not
just
true.
talking.
Yeah, that's not
I know
true.
this is Ernest.
You lost me there.
Wow.
But that's not Ernest.
You lost me.
Yo,
whoever
Dolphin
that was.
fans are delusional, bro. Like y'all gotta fucking relax with neck and neck with Mahomes. Stop it, bro.
We can't do that yet.
Stop it, bro. Stop it. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, Tua's exceeded expectations. So
because Mahomes was hitting that boy in stride. Period. You're saying
It's
Marino
different to
would
live up to
underthrow
that.
him. I don't want to hear that because Mahomes was hitting him in stride. I don't want to hear it. And
I don't know.
that's why he's the best quarterback to play in the game.
Yeah.
I think Tua is a really good quarterback though. I'll give it to Tua. I was wrong on Tua. I think he's great, but
I think we're seeing now everyone's
he
writing
has
off
the talent.
quarterbacks
He has the
early.
talent, bro. He has the talent, bro. He has the talent around him.
Jordan Love's better.
All right. And with that being said, we're gonna end the episode now.
Same
Thank you,
draft. Don't
everybody.
forget. Same draft.
All right. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
Thank you.
We will catch you guys tomorrow night. We're gonna be talking some Monday Night
Oh, yeah.
Football.
A little soccer too tomorrow.
talk
We're gonna
some
do a little
World Cup
US.
for sure.
We're gonna talk a little
some
US.
NBA as well. Yeah, if you guys want our NBA picks, don't forget to join the Discord. You can catch the link right down there. You'll see it scrolling. Just dsc.gg/mosports right here. Join the Discord, get the picks, and yeah, I mean they're free. How could you not? We're making money. Want to come show some love. What's up? So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you guys tomorrow night, and yeah, peace.